Hey there, Python enthusiasts! Have you ever needed to repeat a task multiple times? Imagine sending a message to a user and needing to retrieve if it fails. Instead of writing the same code over and over, we can use loops to automate this repetition. Sounds powerful, right? Welcome back to the Knowledge Academy's YouTube channel. Today we're diving into loops in Python. By the end of this video, you'll master for loops and while loops to make your code more efficient and elegant, ready to loop your way to success. Let's get started. Loops are a fundamental concept in programming that allow you to repeat a block of code multiple times. They are essential for tasks that require repetition, such as iterating over a list of items, processing user input, or automating repetitive tasks. Think of loops as your tool to handle repetitive actions efficiently. In Python, there are two main types of loops. For loops and while loops, each has its own unique use cases and advantages. Let's explore each type in detail. For loop is used for iterating over a sequence, such as a list tuple, dictionary set, or string. It's like a conveyor belt that processes each item one by one. Let's see how it works with an example. In this example, we have a list of numbers. The for loop iterates over each item in the list and prints it. The syntax starts with the for keyword, followed by the variable name num that will hold the value of each element in the sequence, the in keyword, and then the sequence you want to iterate over. Each time through the loop, num will be equal to the next item in the list. Simple, right? Let's see how it works. Now let's look at two important keywords when working with loops: break and continue. The break keyword will completely break out of a loop, and the continue keyword moves on to the next iteration of the loop. In this example, the loop checks each number and prints it. When it finds the number 3, it prints found and breaks out of the loop. Notice that after finding 3, the loop doesn't continue to check the other numbers. Now, what if we wanted to just skip a value but not break out of the loop completely? For this, we use the continue statement. Continue will skip to the next iteration of a loop. In this example, when the loop encounters the number 3, it skips the print statement for that iteration and continues with the next number. This way, the number 3 is not printed, but the loop continues to iterate through the rest of the numbers. Let's look at nested loops. This is where we put one loop inside another loop. This is useful for tasks that require multiple levels of iteration, like generating combinations. In this example, for each number in nums, the inner loop iterates through each letter in letters. This prints every combination of numbers and letters. Be cautious with nested loops as they can quickly grow the number of iterations. Sometimes you might want to run a loop a certain number of times. For this, we use the built-in range function. Let's see how it works. This loop runs 10 times, printing numbers from 0 to 9. The range function generates a sequence of numbers, starting from 0 by default and stopping before the specified number. We can also customize the starting point and step of the range. Let's see how to do this. This loop prints numbers from 1 to 10. By specifying range 1, 11, we start from 1 and go up to, but not including 11. We can also add a step value to skip numbers. In this example, the loop prints numbers from 1 to 9, skipping every second number. The range 1 10 to function call starts at 1 and adds 2 each time, producing the sequence 1 3 5 7 9. Now let's take a look at while loops. Unlike for loops that iterate over a sequence, while loops continue to execute as long as a condition is true. Here's the syntax: while condition colon, then code to execute while condition is true. In this example, the while loop continues to execute as long as x is less than 10. Each time through the loop, x is incremented by 1. The loop prints numbers from 0 to 9. Just like with for loops, you can use the break statement to exit a while loop early. In this example, the loop breaks out when x equals 5. The loop prints numbers from 0 to 4 and then stops. There are times when you might want a loop to run indefinitely until a certain condition is met. You can create an infinite loop by setting the condition to true. This loop will run forever, printing numbers starting from 0 until x equals 10, at which point the break statement exits the loop. When using loops, follow these best practices. Keep it simple. Avoid infinite loops. Use list comprehensions. Optimize performance. In this example, we use a list comprehension to create a list of squares for numbers 1 to 10. It's more concise and readable compared to a traditional loop. That's it for today's tutorial on loops in Python. We've covered for loops, while loops, nested loops, and control statements. Practice these concepts to make your code more efficient and elegant. In our next video, we'll explore functions in Python, including defining and calling functions and passing arguments. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more exciting and informative content. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss an update.